y'all. Another glorious day. We're gonna see what it's hitting for today. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what it's hitting for. You know, every single day, you know, it's the unexpected for me, you dig? So we're gonna see what it's hitting for. You know, but we're gonna make sure it do what it's supposed to do, you hear me? For sure. What's up? I gotta get right to it though. Y'all catch it on the playback, man. So this is the thing, right? Nice, starting off with a nice, clean, strong 5. It's gonna follow up with more. It's just gonna add on a great deal. Believe that. So again, I gotta see what it's hitting for. You see what I'm saying? So the start off point, I'm in a great space. And the thing is, I wanna carry that on. I wanna feed that. I want it to accumulate. I want to keep extracting from that sweet spot, if you will. All right. So again, it's that 5 right there. You are. Yo, cuz, what's good? You already know I love you, for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you in the area, pull up if you like. If not, it's all good. But you already know me and you, we got work to do. The season is here. And you shall be, once again, a part. Of course. For sure, for sure. Hey, yo, cuz, you can hear me? Yo, cuz, you can hear me? I caught a call. Oh, you can hear me, cuz? For real? Let me know, cause I just caught a call and be interrupting, you heard? Alright, that's what's up. Alright, that's money. That's money. Alright. Yo, what up? Let's get to it though. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep this going. So the thing is, I don't want to. But you still can hear me, right? You still can hear me, right? Beautiful. Is it nice and crispy, family? It's nice and crispy. It's 100%. I just gotta make sure. Thank you. All right, we're gonna get to it, y'all. So yo, what I'm doing is, let me just explain to the chat. We're gonna get, like I said, I'm gonna see what it's hitting for. All right. So I'm starting off. I don't want to go to the point of 10 reps within the set just yet. Again, I want to increase. I want to extract what I can, just with the single-digit reps. All right, follow me. We out here. We getting it. We going. Oh my goodness. Let's get it. Pull-ups again, y'all. We did pull-ups yesterday. We did all right, enough talking. I've been doing so much pull-ups lately. That pardon me. I've been doing so much push-ups. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been doing so much push-ups lately that now I want the pull-ups. Let's get it. Let's get back on that bar. I'm gonna show you some low reps with quality effects. Better believe it. Notice the control, y'all. Notice the control. An amazing 5. Amazing. No momentum, sheer strength, pulling up 172 pounds. Like I said, I'm not trying to hit tip. I'm not trying to reach 10. See, because right now at this point, 10 reps would be a failure point for me. That's not what I'm aiming for just yet. Just yet. I just arrived. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get. Again, I want to listen to my body, and I want to gradually work my way up. See? I want to gradually extract more and more and more and more and more. That's what I want to do. And then while in between them sets, we don't just want to stand still. We want to keep working. Not sure if you saw those, but when you hit those like that, targeting them biceps, you're getting that forearm. When you wrap it around that bar like so, then you got your back involved, right? Because it's a compound movement, you still essentially pulling your entire body, but your legs are on the ground. So you're not really fighting with a great deal of gravity, right? We're gonna get on that ball. Lead that. You know what I mean? Yo, much gratitude. I see y'all applying pressure to that like button. Yeah. Let's get on that ball. Bring it in a tad closer. Why not? So when I extended all the way like that, and I tried to pull up, I was at a point in which the body didn't want to go no further. So I left it alone. Again, I listen to my body. You see? It's very important for me. Because, you know, when you have that saying, or when we're talking about the pain, right? You hear that word used a lot. You know, push past the pain. There's a difference between pain that feels good, pain in terms of, I got this. This is all me, right? Your confidence in everything that you are assured. You're in a great space. But it's still a challenge, a struggle, right? To make that completion, right? Arriving to failure or pushing that weight or giving more, right? But then you have the negative pain, where you know you're in a compromised position. You know that you are risking getting injured or risking, see, some form of what can occur that can potentially lead up to an injury or put you in the space now you can't get all that gratifying money. All right? That's my take on it. Everybody got their own take, but there's two sides to the coin when we're talking about that pain. You know what I'm saying? That's used very much so. So understand the pain that, you know what I'm saying, you embrace it. All right? Straight like that. We're going to get back on that ball, though. I'm just sharing. All right? Take it how you want to take it. You all right? And then when I get up in it, that last rep, yeah, I held it a little bit, right? But I don't want to hold it too long. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to exert more than I need to. You know what I'm saying? Especially with just at the starting point. Again, this is how I get my engine revved up. Huh? And then I follow up and I get right back to them biceps. Just like this. I get to the biceps. Those, right? In terms of the range of motion, you can go as far as you want, or you can keep it, as they say, in the pocket, right? Or close range, right? Shorties, whatever you want to call it, it's just either an extended or shorter range of motion. But if your mind is aligned the right way, you still can get the amount of tension and a great deal between the two ways in which you go about doing so. You heard? Let's get it. We're gonna get back to the biceps one more time. We're gonna be hitting that bar a great deal today. So on this one, I'm gonna turn around. I just wanna point something out to you, right? See, this bar, follow me. It goes from a high point and it slants down to a lower point. And with that slant, that's where you're able to make more of a connection or engage with gravity a little more. So what I'm gonna do is this, right? The further we go down, the more we going against gravity, right? Now, let me share something with you, right? Yeah, I still work out when I'm sore, absolutely. But sore is not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Again, you know, one should know, you'll know when you're in a state of discomfort to where you shouldn't be doing anything, you know? So, let me say this real quick though, before I finish answering your question, right? When you go lower on the bar, it's actually a bit more easier, right? But it's still, again, a great amount of tension that builds up from the exercise, right? From that point, from that lower point, right? Now, when you go higher, and I'm giving you feedback on how I am, how my body's responding to how it feels, basically. I mean, I'm overthinking, y'all, so follow me. Or I'm just thinking, you know, anyway. So with the higher, it's a little more challenging because your body weight, when you go higher like that, your body weight is pulling more. So I'm just giving you feedback on how the response I'm getting from how it feels. All right, let's get back on that bar. Go get them pull-ups. Yeah, sore is not bad. I'm gonna give you a good example. Give me a minute. Hold that question. I got you. So it's like this, right? When it comes to your abdominals, I'm using that as an example. Your abdominals could take, your abs could take a lot of abuse, all right? This is a jewel. The reason why they could take a lot of abuse, one of the main reasons, they recover quickly. So you could be sore in the midsection and still hit them the next day. You can go crazy on your abs. You see what I'm saying? But of course, like anything else, you gotta do it correctly. You know what I mean? Like you still have to do it correctly, right? Because if you're just doing body weight crunches or there's a such thing as straining, right? You don't necessarily have to pull a muscle, but people strain. And see, that's what I'm talking about when it's that disconnection, right? We got to know exactly what it is that we're receiving from the exercise in terms of the satisfaction, if you will, the knowing of a great response, right? Let's get back on that ball. Let's get it. Let me make sure this right and exact, y'all. Bear with me. There we go. See, that was a better one right there. It's money. Single digit quality pull-ups. No momentum. You can see the control and all that. No shaking, no nothing. Huh? For real though. And that bar will give you more cuts than baguettes. See? So again, I'm going back and forth. What I'm doing right now today, and that's why I put in the title, let me see what it's hitting for. I want the pull-ups, but I want my biceps, right? So thus far, this is the routine, just this. And as the routine continues, other exercises may come to mind, or the body may communicate with me something else that wants to be fed. Let's get it. Set them biceps, y'all. I'm gonna go up top with it. Felt great. Felt great. And my triceps are actually asking for attention. But right now, I'm gonna stay on course with what I'm dealing with at hand. You know? Because I could just easily turn it around like this and get the tries. Right? So if the triceps want attention, right, just to show you. We get our triceps like that. See what I'm saying? So when I do work on my arms, I do like to hit both triceps and biceps in one routine. That's how you grow your arms nice. Get a nice set of arms. Leave that. Leave that. body should be talking to you, right? The moment you grab that bar, and you ain't gotta be working out. Because when I say the body should be talking to you, I'm talking about just on your everyday, daily movings about, whether you at work, at home. You know, I could just pick up groceries, for example, and my body is already in gear to work out. A lot of times, anything that I touch, grab, pick up, or whatever, outside of the working out, my body is like, hold on, it's time to get it. And that's what I'm talking about, the connection, right? It's sort of, it never turns off, right? It's not just about when you go to the workout, you got that pump. No, you're supposed to become knitted. You know, when you're serious about this working out, you infuse it in your DNA. You infuse it in your genetics. You infuse it in your energy, in your mind. Let's go, let's get it, let's welcome to 7 Fitness, but of course, let's hit that bar now, y'all. That pull-up bar, give you a cobra back. Have that t-shirt looking nice. Let's make sure that's right and exact, y'all. We don't want nothing to be left out. Let's go. So I was able to creep up to that 10, just barely hitting the mark. I'm not sure how it looked on your end, but I felt like I could have brought it up a little more. It's all good. It all add up. It all add up. All add up. And when you able to pull up like that, when you pulling your quads, working all that. Yeah. Then I get back to them biceps, y'all. Hey, yo, I always try to take the time out. Yo, super big shout out to the chat for those who's showing that support and applying pressure to that like button. I see you. Indeed, I do. Let's go. So we're gonna switch up, I'm gonna go down from the low bar. Yeah. And when you do those, it's no rush, all right? It's no rush. What do I mean? When you do that, it's about building up, increasing the tension. Again, that mind alignment. It's gonna hit them biceps, y'all. Believe that. It's obvious. Yo, big shout out to Old Town golfer. Respect to Florida. Appreciate you. A great deal. Much gratitude. Thank you. So let's hit those biceps again. As I mentioned before, and sometimes I fail to leave this part out. When I do my workouts, I try to remember to hit each set back to back. So we're gonna get back to the biceps. So I like to give each exercise 2 back-to-back sets before I move on, all right? So we gotta get back to that bicep. Let's get it. That was money. And let me tell you something. That exercise looks it is a fairly basic exercise, right? In a sense that you're not having to pull up your entire body like the pull-up bar. But let me tell you something. It still requires work. You still gonna have to pull those arms. You're still gonna feel the resistance. You're still gonna feel the burn. You're still gonna feel the point in which you're gonna reach failure. You see? Believe that. And you still get great results. Believe that. Let's go. So let's hit some triceps. Triceps screaming at me. So let me bring you up to date in terms of my progress. That tricep exercise, that tricep extension off of that low bar, that's a huge milestone for me. This is a very dear moment for me right now. Let me share. It was just last year that I was only able to probably crank out 3 on a good day. I think I did about 7. And I'm talking about with less effort, right? Less effort doesn't mean it doesn't require the focus, the connection, and everything that I speak about in terms of doing it the proper way. But I'm talking about effortlessly in terms of the rhythm, how smooth, right? Automatically, once you touch that, once you push that weight, you already know the number of reps in mind or whatever. You already know that you're gonna get a great set. So let's hit them tries again, y'all. Let's hit them tries again, man. Well, make sure y'all see me. I don't want you I don't want nothing to be missed out. Let's go. So I got less reps on that one, and that's due to I just came off of the bar, right? Still, I'm in a very, very good space. And this is where it's all worth it. When you are gaining, when you are elevating, don't keep doing 5 more reps than you did before. That should be the encouragement for oneself. The experience. Let's go. Back on that ball. And again, much gratitude for all of you who made the conscious decision to apply pressure to that like button. I see you. I want you. Not quite 10. So it's all good though. It all add up. Quality over quantity. You could do it at however many you want. If it ain't quality, it's quiet. Basically. On that ball. Then I'm gonna switch it up. Denver, y'all, get that money. Be mad nice. Shout out again to Old Town Golfer. Big shout out to the chat, even those who haven't left a comment. The support by applying pressure to the like button. Much recognition. Let's go. Hit them triceps, y'all. Need this to be right and exact. I want you to see the legs, all that. Let's go. That was strong. That was strong. And those aren't easy. Believe that. When you going that low, extending your legs, and once you break that extension, you have to push your body up. It's not easy. And what I also want to point out about that way of doing triceps, right? And this is what makes it even more of a milestone for me, is that at one point I wasn't able to perform that exercise with my legs fully extended. Now, let me tell you why. For those who are not in the know, if you could take a look at my arm, take a look at that. All right? I had an artery replacement. I had severe nerve damage in my arm, so that's why I constantly reiterate what it is with the points of my progress. All right? And I can only offer what is needed to improve on my own accord. Right? Let's hit those biceps, y'all. We're gonna hit a low ball. We got work to do. That was a beautiful set right there. That was a beautiful set. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Let me give me some water. Gorgeous day outside, y'all. Spring. You know, if you haven't got your workout in yet, I suggest you do so. Why not? Why not? Let's get back on that ball. Let's get back on that ball. Yo. Woo. Felt heavy on that one. I felt much heavier on that one. Yeah, I felt heavy on that one. That's good, though. That's good. That's good. The heavier you feel, that's good. That means more work need to be done. Right? What do I mean? Because when it becomes a little more easier, that's just an indication of the increased strength, if you will, right? To a degree, but it felt heavy on that one. What do you suggest for pull-ups? Wider grip or close grip, I would say that you asking. Or both. 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 I think, and I don't, yeah. I think my opinion is both. All to the closest you can. That's going to hit your forearm, right? It's going to hit different parts of the back. The closer you come in, you know, you engage those arms, those biceps, right? When you come in close, look, you can see. When you come close, look at that. You can see when I come close. Now when I go wide, it extends it. So that right there, it gives you the indicator right there. You see? You go closer in, look at that. Look, you go closer, look how that bicep contracts. You see? So speaking of close grip, let's do close grip. Thank you for bringing that up. Chin-ups are great. I'm gonna answer your questions. Go close grip. And it's also good for that wrist because I'm big on mobility, right? I'm about us being wired and designed in such a way that our body contorts. I don't really hear that word used much, but contortion, right? It's the movement. So just move your own body around. We're able to do so. So if we can move in these ways, you could do that on, again, with daily activities. Let's hit that close grip again. That felt fantastic. Yo, shout out the back. Just the chin up, touch with the chest as well. Whatever you want to do it all. Do it all. Chin ups is great for that bicep. You're going to hit your back. The compound movement, which is hitting multiple muscle groups within one exercise. Let's go. Close grip.
Yes, sir, Brian. Chris.
And then I follow up with the tricep. That's how you get strong. You work your whole body. That last one brought me down. I like that. Because I fought against it. You fight against yourself. You fight against yourself. And then we get them biceps. We attack them biceps. Let's go. Let's hit that high bar. That's what it's asking for.
Bernie, shoot that, Bernie. Yeah, Bernie. Yeah. Oh.
Then we get on that pull-up bar. Follow right up. So the thing is, that was a decent follow-up. From the triceps to the biceps to the pull-up bar. By the time I got to the pull-up bar, I was already burnt out. Not in the sense of there's no more in the tank. Let me make that clear. It's just that now I have to regroup to get back to the next set. You see? Awesome, awesome, awesome response. So, speaking of the title of the video, now I know what it's hitting for. The pull-ups, the biceps, the triceps. I did a ton of push-ups the past week. A ton of push-ups. Because I want to work on my chest. I want to get the upper chest more pronounced, right? I got a lot of work to do. Somebody mentioned in the chat, they always say, where your shoulders, where's this, where's that? Work on this, work on that. And that's cool. Because I totally agree. You know, that's what some people don't get. I totally agree. So I'm gonna do what's required if I can help it. Right? So even if it don't pan out and what I expect, right? At least be able to say to yourself, I took the initiative, huh? Let's get back on that pull-up bar, man. And not just the initiative, that I kept at it, huh? I'm from Hempstead, Long Island, New York. Let's get it. It's a great set right there. Great set. Shout out to Bosnia. Then I get back and I attack the triceps. Oh, but of course, that's what we do. We keep going. Keep that foot on the pedal. Let me get it from this angle, y'all. You know, I don't want to move around too much because that disrupted my live before. Word. I looked it up. It said moving the camera around, it get crazy. Let me hit them biceps, y'all. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would have got the rebound if you were down there.
That was great money. Hold on. I gotta attack those again. I like that set, but I felt like I could have got better, could have got more. So instead of going from the low point, we switch it up, go from the high point. Great response. And it's a great combination too. With the arms, you're hitting the triceps, you're hitting the biceps, you're hitting the back. Great combination. And you can see how the body's responding. When you got a true connection, when you hitting the mark, when you right on point, huh? When you in the zone, your muscles, they get grown. That was kind of corny, right? It's the truth, though. It's the truth. Let's get it. Yes, shout out to Wine Dance. I'm familiar with dudes in Wine Dance. You ever heard of the Night Brothers? You ever heard of the Night Brothers? Huh? And Wine Dance? Come on now, you talking to a real one. Stop it, 5. I'm gonna move on from that though. Yo, let's get this ball money. Where you at, on Straight Path? And Wine Dance, you on straight, where you at? Deer Park Avenue, where you at? Let's get this money, y'all. We hit this pull-ups. Yo, shout out to my real ones from Wine Dance. The real ones at that. Not the worm backs. Let's go, let's get it, let's Big shout out to y'all who applied pressure to that like button. Indeed. Pull-up time. Let's go back with them close grips, as the other gentleman made mention of. I appreciate your comment that got me on the close grip. And then from that close grip, and from the close, you're going to hit triceps again, y'all. Keep that time under tension. Keep that pressure on the body. That's how you scope a diamond within yourself. That's 5 strong ones. 5 strong. Like I said, that's not easy, y'all. Hitting them triceps off of that low bar, that ain't easy. I need work on my triceps too. What is better, bench press or a military workout? I think all of it. I think it's all great. I do calisthenics. I lift weights. I do plyometrics. I do hella cardio. My take on it, I like to be well-rounded. I just don't want to be one way. I like to be explosive. I like to be spunky. I like to be light on the feet, but yet sturdy, strong, planted to the ground. You know, I do a lot of jumping and hopping for my shock absorbers, right? Your knees, your wrists, your elbows, right? Things of that nature. The very things that are very common discomfort for people. We hear a lot of my knees, my elbows, my shoulders, right? Things happen, don't get me wrong. But if you're not using it, you're gonna lose it, you see? That's just my take on it. So if I can help it, right? My favorite way of just making it clear within your own power is what I mean. If I can help it, I want to be able to avoid that by being fit, by being in shape. You see? Let's get it. Let's get back on that pull-up bar. Them close grips, y'all. Yeah, I'm on it with them close grips today. And then I'm gonna hit my biceps. I'm gonna go from the low point now, again. I'm gonna get back at it. I'm gonna switch it back up. I had to get up off of that one. It got intense real quick. We're gonna get right back at it. money. And then let's follow up and get them triceps while we still got a great contraction going off of the biceps. That's how you get the results. Great follow-up. Great follow-up. And calisthenics will have you have your weight up like you bodybuild. Well, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it up soon because I gotta go get my little man. But y'all just get lost in the work. Oh, hold on. I can't give him no recognition. I ain't feeling boy right there. Hold on, I take that back. He don't get no. Yeah. I can't rock with fam right there. Nah. I can't rock with you, fam. Make sure that was you. Yeah. I can't rock with you, fam. Yeah. You don't get no feedback. I ain't mentioning you, none of that. You don't get no feedback. So the person who just asked that last question, you don't get no feedback. Yo, let's get this money, yo. Hit them triceps again. Them triceps is asking for more. That's what you want. You want your physique to ask for more. Let me let him regroup. Yeah, y'all. So that's another thing too. When you get so activated, right? When you get so intensified with the contraction of your muscles, you know, sometimes it may take you a little longer to regroup, and you want that too because you know it's an indication that your muscles are well fed, right? See, failure or feeling a point of so-called burnt out, right? It's not a bad thing, you see? Because when you know that you have given what it was needed to be well fed, you see? Right. Yeah, so when your muscles are well fed, you're gonna feel as if it's a struggle to get more, right? Or your body, or not, I don't even want to call it a struggle. I want to say your body get a little stubborn. Your muscles get stubborn. And that's where the mind takes over. Go get that money. You got more work to do, right? You got work to do, right? Let's get it. This is the pull-ups, y'all. We're gonna go with the standard. Let's get it. That was a great set. That was great. That back attack. That back attack, y'all. Hey, yo, I see them likes still going up. So great big shout out to y'all who coming forth and applying pressure for good reason. Salute. We're gonna get right back on that bar, y'all, while that traction is still simmering. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Now let's attack them triceps again, y'all. We not finished. Attack them triceps again. We not finished. Yeah, them joints is not easy. Uncle Charlie, what up? No vegetables. No. Yo, Uncle Charlie. Yo, Simon, what up? What's your resolution for when you have cheat days, fast food cravings, and taste for desserts, and substitution resolutions? Yo, Simon, you always got great questions. Well, I'm glad you asked that, because I want everybody to hear me right now. Yo, this is a fun fact about me, you hear me? So, right now, the fish fillets is on sale. And, you know who sell fish fillets. I ain't gonna give them the promotion, right? Like, we know who got the fish fillets from the Golden Ark, right? But yeah, they got those on sale right now. So I'm gonna go sometime this week and go get me those 2 fish fillets. They on sale every year around this time for, like, I guess it's Lent and Easter and all that. But the fish fillets is on sale, and I'm gonna go grab 2 of those sometime this week, and because I really enjoy those. So that's just one example, right? It got to be something that I really like. You know, I do snack, very minimum, and but in terms of substitutes, I go after dates, figs, raisins, right? Non-GMO, things of that nature, right? With the nuts and grains, mix, make my own trail mix, things of that nature, to curb my sweet tooth and have a nutritious consumption as well, you dig? So, like pecans, walnuts, pistachios. I'm not a big fan of cashews, but those are official too. Again, with dates and raisins, it sounds boring to some people, but it's just really that sweet tooth, Fruit no good. Shit, I hear you, Uncle Charlie. Let me get this money. That was a nice break right there. Yeah, and the muscles are still firing off, and that's how you want to feel. Your body should be talking to you. Let's get it, y'all. Yeah, Simon, great questions though, Simon. You always come forth with something, you know, for some real good feedback, you know. Nah, Uncle Charlie. I said I'm gonna get it from the fast food joint, the one who sell the fish fillets. Let's get it. So I'm getting my mind, right. Now let's get to it. And I'm gonna get right back on it. That was nice though. That was nice. I extracted what I was supposed to get. Let's go. Oh yeah, I do that all the time, Uncle Charlie. But I was asked, let me get this money, I'll tell you. So yeah, once in a while, you know, somebody asks me, what's a cheat day? Or yeah, I have days where I don't eat. I have a meal that's not the healthiest at times. But one thing I can say for sure, I can count how many times out the year I do that. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So, and I do snack. I'll snack here and there. I'm gonna enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a health extremist. You know? That's why I always tell you I'm not a health expert, no, none of that. But one thing for sure, I'm gonna tell you, I'm consistent on the daily. It's a way of life. I don't let up. Not a day. At all. Not a day. I don't let up. Let's go. Let's hit the triceps. Let's go. So on that set right there, my intentions wasn't to go to go too low, right? And I did that for a reason, because to be honest with you, at that range of motion that I was at, I was right at the point where I needed to be in terms of that particular range. So I had no desire to go further, right? But I can say, from the beginning of the routine, a great deal of the full extension, legs and all, were very, very much implemented in that extended range, in that fashion. Yo. Yeah, we back. I mean, hopefully you can hear me. If not, I'm gonna cut the live off. You can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna cut it off. Oh, that's what's up. All right. So we can proceed. We can proceed. So I'm gonna hit them triceps again and still asking for more. So even with the two, all right, yo, good looking, Simon. Appreciate you. Thank you. You know, it's all dedication, commitment. If you know, listen. Yo, Justin, we all can achieve. You know, that's a fact. We all can achieve. Straight up. I'm probably gonna actually go to the gym tonight too, my bro. That's who's calling me right now. He wanna get a workout on, because this right here, this is just, I tell you, I have these workouts as I'm doing right now, and sometimes it's just not enough, and I kind of feel like that today, you know? And that's a beautiful feeling, you know? And that's what you want. You want to have such a big appetite within, you know, just wanting more and more, you know? Especially when it comes to the working out. More of the right thing, you know, because a lot of times we want more of the wrong things, you see? And that's only a detriment to our overall existence, right? In many different aspects of our life, right? Yeah. So, yeah, we've been out here for a good amount of time too, though. Let me get some pull-ups and let me give that bar attention, though, if anything. Let me give that bar attention. Yeah. Hey yo, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Yo, much gratitude, you heard? I gotta go get my, y'all already know if you know. Yo, I'm out of here. Yo, big shout out to the chat, you heard? Much gratitude, you hear me? I got a little time, let me get a few more sets in. I'm still hungry, Huss. Let me still get some sets in, Simon, hold on. Let me hit that bar again. Hold on, we ain't gonna close out just yet, hold on, y'all. I felt heavy on that one. I'm still attacking. We're gonna attack that bar. Let me get some push. Let me break this up a little bit. Let me just see. I'm gonna risk it right now. Let me get some push. Let me just break it up a little bit. Break it up a little bit. Because I've been doing a lot of pulling. So break it up just a little bit. Quality sets. I'm not satisfied though. I'm not satisfied. So we'll do some push-ups and break it up. We ain't finished. I got a couple of more minutes. Simon, the audio and the vision still good? If you're still in the building, let me know, Simon, if you're still in the building. Oh, yo, Simon, I appreciate you. Much gratitude. Much gratitude, because, you know, dudes be trolling and all that. You know, people be misleading, you know what I mean, on purpose and all that. But big shout out to you all who come forth with good intention, genuine support. You know, let me give y'all recognition above all the worm backs. You know, yo, Simon, thank you. So we just did quite a few pull-ups, just to, for those who might have just checked in or what have you. We did pull-ups, we did our triceps, we did biceps, right? So just to break up all the pulling that was implemented in this routine, I'm just breaking it up with the push-ups, you know, still rep out. Thank you. Yo, shout out to Dave. Let's touch that bar again though, y'all. Got a little time, I'm pushing it right now before I get up out of here. Let's hit that bar again. We follow up, hit them push-ups again. That was good money, y'all. Yo, I'm about to get up out of here, though. I appreciate you. Great deal. Great deal. Bet I do. Back feel fantastic. Arms, chest, core. Again, it ain't hard to tell how you excel, then prevail. You are here. More work to be done. Believe me, I see it all the time. When you know, right? When you're honest with yourself, you put forth whatever is needed, whether it's your body, your mind, your education, and this, that, and the third. You see? Peace, God. I'm from Hempstead, Long Island, you heard? New York. See that vascular? Yo, shout out to Newark. Y'all know how y'all say it, right? Newark, right? Yo, shout out to Newark. Shout out to Jersey. East Coast, stand up, y'all. East Coast, stand up. Sure. I used to work in Jersey, like in South Plainview. Word. I used to drive the truck from New York to Jersey. Word. Yeah. Good dudes. I met a lot of good dudes out there. Shout out to Jersey. Real talk. Real talk. It was great energy out there, I must say. You know, from my experience, word. Word. Yeah. I'm just wrapping it up though, you know what I'm saying? So since you entered the building, I'm gonna let you know what we did. We hit the pull-ups, we hit the biceps, hit the triceps, hit the back. Did a few push-ups, hit the chest. You know, body weight working out, calisthenics, you already. Huh? You already. Feeling fantastic. You know, I'm not satisfied though. I had much better routines, but I'm not downplaying this one. It still was work. It still was showing up. It still was doing what it was supposed to do, right? Every day ain't where you go super duper crazy and all that. But when you consistent, right, you make sure that you get them days that's, you know, over the top and some that are just a little more mild, you know? Sometimes you heat it up crazy. Sometimes you a little more mild, you know? Straight up. But you get to it, you know? Straight up. Yo, I appreciate y'all, for real. Like on the real to real. You know, those who came forth, you know, it's just necessary that you get that recognition. Like I said, I see you. And yo, I'm gonna catch you on the next go around. You know, I'm always in the building as often as I can. You know, I'm showing up. We gonna go live. You know, ideas that come to mind to drop, you know, I'm active. Just know that. Just know that. You know, and those who know, they know. We talking about consistency, I'm on it. Yo, my peoples keep calling. You can hear me? Somebody let me know if you can hear me so I can give you my final shout out before I get up out of here. Yo, Dave, peace. Yo, Dave, you can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, Dave. All right, yo. Again, yo, y'all have a wonderful day. Another glorious, or have a glorious evening, I should say. Catch you on the next go around. Peace.